Be prepared. Take no offense.
Hi, welcome to Take No Offense.
Are you doing the intro for this episode, or?
No.
Okay, well. Hello, I'm Ethan Wynn, and welcome back to Take No Offense. I'm here joined with old Native Bro,
Hello, I'm Elijah.
Content Rawson,
Hello, I'm Trenton Rawson.
and Cool Guy McGillicuddy.
Hey, how you doing?
That's Brian.
Okay. So how's the week been so far for you guys?
The week's been fine. Just fine. That's it. Me and Brian and Trent, we all played a couple of games of Call of Duty, as usual, and we fucking dominate as usual.
It's also a 420 week.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Not that I do anything.
I don't do anything either.
Actually, it was yesterday.
Yeah, 420 was yesterday. It's a good thing to bring that up.
Yeah, and that the episode's going to come out on Friday since we decided to do it a little late.
No, we can do the work and put it out tomorrow morning.
Nah, fuck that.
Okay. So wait, aside from playing Call of Duty, what made your week just fine, Elijah?
That's it. Playing Call of Duty with the bros, with the broskies, you know.
So Call of Duty is carrying
yeah.
is carrying your week right now.
Work is. Is it work is?
No, but I'm trying to say, like, he said he's just had a fine week. Why wasn't it good?
Nothing went on. We're in quarantine still, Ethan.
It's just working Call of Duty. That's all you can do.
Yeah.
Well, you can have you can have good weeks in quarantine.
Like what? Beating my meat.
I did that before quarantine.
Trent, you fucking weirdo.
Thanks for that support, guys. I thought we were all doing something. But I was ready to see I was taking it all in. Everyone put that bait out there just so they could get a freaking Trent.
I could already get the title for this video. It's like
Trent beats off.
It's like breaking news.
Trent's an avid masturbator.
All right, guys. Let's. My parents listen to this stuff. Let's go to something. Do they really? I don't know. I know my little sisters do because one is the.
Because I make them.
You're a joke. Where's my money?
Still has my money, you little shit.
Oh,
Cool Guy McGillicuddy has it.
Kill me.
so Trent, is there anything going on this week that you've cared about mentioning, or?
Ethan, I'm just working. That's all I got. That's all I can do.
You know what? I was gonna skip you, Trent. I was gonna skip you because I knew that answer was coming.
Nothing else you could do.
I knew that answer was coming, but I thought you would elaborate more on that.
I feel like you just said that because you knew I was suck at that question. So you
No, I gave you a moment. I gave you time
to do what?
just to answer this, to elaborate.
I think I'm going to agree with Trent on this one, Ethan. I think you just did that just to call him out.
All right, y'all got me. You got me.
Ethan's never wanted me on this anyways. Elijah was like, let's make a podcast with us and Brian. And Ethan's like, okay. And then Elijah's like, what about Trent? And Ethan's like, Trent Roskittle?
Trent's like, Ethan's like, ew.
You sure about that?
You just start gagging.
He said, do we really want him on Take No? It cuts to Trent talking.
It's like, he just goes off on rants too much. I don't want him there. He's like, he may be ugly, but our views did go up by 2%.
I said, damn, he's good.
So we're just using Trent. We'll ride Trent all the way to fame.
Like, guys, this is a video.
No, I knew you guys were just gonna catch that part where I said we'll ride Trent.
I took my fucking water. I heard that.
No one's riding Trent.
It could be.
Nice.
He said, "What did he just say?" Oh.
So, dude, calm down. His younger sisters listen to this.
So do you know how rare I am? I got green eyes and both my parents have black eyes. That is rare.
He's adopted.
How did that happen? I have questions.
I don't know. I honestly don't.
Trent. Ew. What's that thing looking at me?
All right, so I guess Brian, how's your week been?
It's have to stay inside. The lines at Walmart are pretty long now. I've only been eating fast food. Quarantine things, doing online school.
Hey.
You know what?
Hey.
You're a hardworking man, Brian.
Sure.
Me and Elijah are the ones that work.
Nah, it's a nah.
Whatever you say, wage slave.
He says, "See this, America? This is your National Guard soldier right here.
I forgot you're in the National Guard.
Just a natural soldier."
Yeah, weren't you and Elijah in National Guard?
I wish. They said I can now, but I was like, nah, I'm good. I'm gonna wait till the virus is done.
Oh wait, yeah. So when are you So they would let you in now,
Yeah, I was like, nah, I'm good right now.
but do they But they wouldn't let you in before?
Nah.
Dude, he's overweight.
Yeah.
I figured.
He said, "I feel."
Not to be a dick or anything. That's kind of what I thought.
You're just gonna see Elijah disconnect right after that.
I'm losing it right now though. Just, drinking water. You might as well do something while you're in quarantine. Cause
Drinking water.
yeah. I mean, I like doing little exercise and stuff, but I think the water is the
It's like, is that all you're doing? Is just drinking water?
water. No. No.
Okay.
No.
I'm staying healthy. All I'm drinking is Gatorade. By exercise, just walk through Walmart, walk to the
What?
back, to the front.
Are they having actual lines at Walmart? Only letting a certain amount of people in?
I think they are, but even then, not enough people are coming in for them to do that, because they do have people watching the doors and stuff. I think counting how many people come in, and they do have lines.
Yeah.
For people to stand outside Walmart in Tahlequah.
Yeah.
But there's not enough people to be there for them to have that in effect.
Yeah.
Dang it.
Because I seen that around Tulsa. They have the little shit for the only entrance and only exit.
Yeah.
And I mean, people are just walking in. They just said, "Hey, come through to the inn." I was like, I thought they were supposed to do lines.
So none of it's effective at all.
Nah,
Not really.
Dang it.
I'm just waiting for factions to form up, and clans.
Just waiting, just looting. You want
I'm waiting for the riots to happen.
the looting and the riots and everything?
That'd be
I
pretty dope.
don't think they'll be right. I think people will just finally break and say fuck this virus and actually just go out and do stuff. And just be
Well, you already have people doing that
It's
though.
the second wave hits. Oh.
No. Well, I mean, right now it sounds like it's all about to be, at least in the smaller towns, about to be over pretty soon, because there's been I guess since March, President Trump's been trying to get these phases, and in each certain phase, you can gather more and more. I guess in phase 1, I guess that means people can somewhat go back to work, still the minimum of 10 people, kind of like how we are now. Phase 2 is the gyms start opening back, but there's still social distancing within that gym, and gatherings of 50 or more people. I guess it's starting to loosen up a little more. And then phase 3 is just kind of I don't know if phase 3 is kind of okay, everything's back to normal, and stuff like that. But so yeah,
Interesting thing I heard about the virus today is that younger and healthier people can catch it now, but the thing is, they don't know that, they won't show symptoms and they can carry it.
oh god, no.
So you're saying we are the vaccine, maybe?
Bomb.
We could carry it.
What you're telling me is I hold the power to humanity.
Sure.
I'll be honest, that's what I was getting at.
America.
Oh, whoa.
Of America.
That's interesting.
Man,
Okay,
freaking Ethan is trying to be serious. And
Yeah.
idiots again.
Get serious for one moment.
It's like, okay, that failed. All right. No, that's that's interesting though. That we can carry. That's actually kind of scary though, if you think about it. I mean, I don't know how you guys feel about it, but for me,
I have the power of God.
or we can look at it like that. But
There's two sides there, everybody.
It's like good luck, Grandpa.
touch him on the shoulder. No, that's weird. But apparently, all those I guess going back to what I was talking about in terms of the phases and everything, supposed to take place May 1st. So that's literally about a week from now, week and a half from now, that all that's supposed to take place.
Well, good. I'm sick of this quarantine stuff.
I am too, but I mean, I don't think we should be opening stuff back up. I mean, Tahlequah's okay. I think it'd be okay to do it here.
Oh yeah, because you live there.
Yeah, but
you go do stuff. But everyone else can say quarantine still.
I don't think so, because fuck, we have Hastings, and you know how many Cherokee Nation members there are.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
They drive across states and shit.
Yeah, and I think the opening of the hospitals and how many spots they have open, I guess, to take patients in, that plays an effect to it as well. So phase 1 is supposed to take place May 1st, but in order for us to get to phase 2, I think it has to do with the hospitals and stuff like that, whether or not they're open. I'm not sure about it. Is what I've heard, how many spots they have open so they can take care of people that might have it or that, go in to get checked for it. And then it also plays in a percentage. I think if a certain percentage goes down, then it'll go into the next phase in terms of trying to clear up and everything. I just think we're getting a little too hasty with it. Starting a little early for it.
Early celebration.
Yeah.
I don't think we should have even been on lockdown.
Jesus.
I know.
Why? Just elaborate.
Because what's the big deal with this virus anyways? I still just don't see it.
It kills old people.
You can't. It's in your genes.
So yeah, and what's the problem?
Not your genes. My bad.
It kills old people faster. It also kills babies.
Yeah.
It's also been proven to kill perfectly healthy people as well.
It kills people with autoimmune diseases.
Yeah.
Yeah, the weak. Yeah, that's what this podcast is about. Me saying this stuff.
I can't argue with that.
Yeah. You know what? Trent gets that. All right, Trent wins that round.
Trent has no right.
There's no good morality to it, but I'm just saying.
Well, yeah, like Brian said, you could have it and you'd be okay. Because now it's just showing that we don't even know if we have it or not. So what's next? Is it zombies?
See, I looked up 2 days ago. These are just the statistics for Oklahoma. I didn't really check out the United States. But in Oklahoma, there are 2,364 confirmed cases of corona, and only 136 deaths just in Oklahoma. That's still less than 1% of people that get it die here in Oklahoma in the week.
Damn, you still talking?
No, I was looking at the.
Elijah fell asleep, then woke up.
And that's our episode for today.
But what were you saying, Ethan?
I was looking at the global statistics yesterday, and granted, 2 million people is still a lot of people, but I think it was just over 2 million people were infected with it before. About 1,600,000 of them are still infected, and I think 97%, you have a 90% chance of it just being a mild case of COVID-19. And then that 3% of it is being very much I guess dangerous, very deadly case. And then I think of that over 2 million, 864,000 or 800, it's over 800,000 have recovered. But I believe it's around, 50,000 have died from it. So, I think I guess what I'm getting at is kind of going off trend. The numbers, don't get me wrong, it's a huge deal. It's a very big deal. But the numbers kind of which is a good thing, I guess, that kind of underwhelmed me.
So you want more people dead?
No, it's not that, but it's just the amount of people infected and stuff like that. I can't tell if we're doing a good job or a bad job at this because of that number. Because it just seems a lot smaller than I was expecting. That's a good thing, of course, overall. But I just don't know how good of a job we're doing at this. And then I'm not sure because China's getting reports of a second wave, and so and they've had, yeah, and they've had to deal with it since November.
Holy shit!
Kung Flu Part 2.
Kung Flu. Kung Flu Panda 2.
Into the bloodstream.
This time the coronavirus will carry cancer, and it affects everyone this time. But
return into the bloodstream.
Be quiet and eat your bat soup.
Do you know? I thought I read somewhere that they made that illegal now.
What, bat soup?
Yeah.
Just now.
When that left my mouth, I was like, man, just now. But
well, all right.
After it killed a couple of people, I think we should probably ban it.
Yeah. But also,
that'd be a good idea.
The whole discussion board. It's I see your point, but let me give you several reasons why we shouldn't ban it.
Yeah.
It's almost as good as dog.
He said, Ted, you're not listening to me. We don't need to ban it.
Bat soup.
No, be quiet. Your bat soup's getting cold.
That's the end of the meeting. I said, okay.
Serious question, though. If you were... Oh, what were you going to say? Because my question was actually... My question was super stupid. I guess it could be a little fun thing we do before we go into what you were about to say.
Make it.
Would you eat that same bad soup for $1 million?
No.
No.
Yes.
Trent's wait, hold on.
Yes.
Yes, I would.
So he counted on his fingers. He's like, whoa, that's a lot.
That's more than 10. Whoa, that's a lot. So you would, Trent?
Yeah,
I'd do a lot more for $1 million.
So this all? Huh?
Watch this.
Nom, 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 nom.
All right, would you?
Just drinking out the bowl.
Ethan, well, what about you? Would you do it for $1 million?
Okay, if I didn't have the knowledge of that this was going to happen, yeah.
Are you
the one that told me the knowledge? That's why I said, yeah.
The hell? It's like Marilyn Manson bit off a bat's head on stage. I don't see how this could be scary.
Okay.
I mean, Ozzy.
Ozzy bit off pigeons' heads.
Well, yeah.
Marilyn Manson just got his L2 vertebrae removed so that he can suck his own dick. That's all Marilyn Manson ever did.
That's not.
You see, weirder things have happened. I think weirder things have happened. I mean, Batsuit's definitely a weird norm, but
dude, it's China. It's China. They do a lot more like the weird stuff than that.
that is true.
Oh yeah, have you ever like been or seen footage of a Chinese food market? There's rats and bird shit all over the place, all over the food, just crawling all up. It's disgusting. I don't even know why people would go buy that.
They literally like skin and cook dogs alive.
Ugh.
Just imagine the dog like squirming for its life as it's just getting ready to be cooked alive.
No.
You don't have to imagine it. You can just go online and look for videos.
No, yeah.
You never seen that?
No, I've never seen that.
I'll show you in the presentation.
So I posted in the Discord right now.
I'll show you in a board meeting for the podcast.
go to like a PETA website or something.
Oh yeah.
I mean, like even though they're also pun unintended batshit crazy, but like
I would just go to the PETA places and just laugh.
they like get some stuff right every once in a while.
He said, "Don't eat bat soup." I said, "Oh fuck yeah!"
But were you about to say something earlier, Brian?
No.
Oh, well.
But I'm trying to get 2 Legos unattached.
What pieces are they?
No, we're not worried about that right now.
So it's a 1x2 stuck on top of a 2x2.
Oh,
Oh fuck!
And I can't get a good grip because there's like 2 1.
do you not get the Lego jack? Did that?
I do have a Lego jack. I think I left it in the other room. Hold on. I got one right here.
I was going to say, hear a gunshot as soon as he leaves.
You guys sound stupid.
No.
Tell me what.
What?
What?
Oh, I just said, did you tell Trent?
No, I said any trips. Damn, everything's not about you, Trent.
I don't know about that. Let's say a lot of stuff is, but not everything.
Anyways, let's get the Millennium Falcon sometime and try to build it.
Dude,
the Death Star.
I'm dead for that.
Fun.
No, Millennium Falcon.
Is it?
Yeah.
I think the Death Star is like...
No, so the Millennium Falcon is the biggest like model because it's an actual like 1x1. Like if we were to see the Millennium Falcon and like go into it, that's what it's like in the Lego version. Like the actual Lego like 1x1, like the Millennium Falcon.
Like life size?
Yeah.
Like get a life size
Central
one?
life size. Shut up, Hondo, get out of here.
He's talking about basically.
No. For the Lego people, it's life sized.
Really? Built this, Ethan?
Get out of here, Hondo.
I'll try it.
Hondo, get out of here.
Hondo, get off me.
Get the fuck out of my room, Hondo.
But yeah.
He said, that's the Hondo show.
So deep. So I guess so what's your guys' take on Florida reopening their beaches? I know we've kind of talked about like America reopening in general.
Stupid.
We just talk about Florida. You think it's stupid?
Yeah, it's stupid.
Let's see what Trent has to say. I'm sure it's something stupid.
Oh, dang.
Dang, just put him on the spot like that.
Hey, man. Boy, look at him.
Just open him. Who
I don't
cares?
even know how to put a profile picture up.
Just open the beaches. Who cares?
Trent.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what? There's no reasoning with you here because you don't understand.
You don't believe it.
Yeah, it's like you don't understand the severity of this issue.
True was like,
I don't.
True was like, I don't believe in guns. I was like, well, it's not a fucking leprechaun.
I did not say that.
Yeah, you did.
I love guns. I said I don't believe in war.
Well, you said you don't believe in guns.
Hey, wait. You don't believe in war?
Ethan, I know it's not a leprechaun, okay? Yes, it's a thing, but I don't believe it's something we should all do or go on with.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, well, no. Yes.
Yeah, that's the whole thing.
What if we need more? What if we need more oil?
We already have more oil reserves than any other. We're just capping it and using up all theirs until it's all dried up, and then they'd have to buy from us.
What if we need more?
So we can go faster in our cars.
No, but what if we want more? That's the real question.
I kind of want to go faster.
I kind of want some more oil, Trent.
Said, I kind of want oil.
Your oil's looking pretty good right now, Iraq. I hope you don't mind if I take it.
And I guess we going back on topic. Wait, Trent. I guess just to understand your way of thinking a little more, I guess we could ask you, what don't you understand? No, what don't you understand?
Like to be retarded.
Trent's gonna say it's very serious. Don't joke about that.
No, I take that back. No, I take that back. I don't think Trent's retarded.
No, you don't. You wouldn't have said it.
I was just thinking.
I don't believe in it.
I was just like predicting what Ethan was gonna say. And I thought it would be pretty funny if he said it.
Oh my god.
Okay,
right.
What was the question though?
So, what about this situation do you not understand? In terms of the COVID-19 crisis, what do you not understand about it?
What? What do you mean? What do I not understand? I don't.
Oh my god! You don't understand the question.
You just. So, what about the question? Don't you understand?
I just don't think it's a big deal.
Why is it not a big deal?
But yeah, but why is it not a big deal?
Because the flu's has a bigger death percentage than the coronavirus by 8% more.
Well, let's look at
Nobody's
it like this.
freaking out at the flu.
How long has the flu been around?
He's like, don't you put this good argument into me. He said, don't you pull this one out.
I know that. Before I was born, I know that.
Okay, but we don't.
Was the coronavirus around when you were born, Trent? I mean, it maybe was, but was it more known? Was it more widespread?
He's just gonna say, "I hate you, Elijah."
I don't understand what you're trying to get at.
No, I know what he means by it. Because
the answer is, of course, no. It wasn't the answer. Why would you shoot up a loaded question like that where you know the answer is no? If you're just gonna say that, then just go straight to your point.
All right, keep that in mind. No, it's not there when you were born, but the flu was, and all those deaths through the years. And you said it was before you were born. I mean, it was there before I was born too. You know?
Yeah, we're the same age.
Yeah, I'm 21, and you're like, what are you, 20?
In 2 more months, I'll be 21.
All right, we're not the same age.
It's like, where are you going with this argument now?
What I'm saying is the coronavirus was just now known.
Yeah.
In this vicinity of time, month.
Timeline.
So we have not been able to get a bigger toll.
No, I'm not saying like total all of human history the flu is 10% more deadly. I'm saying just in this last year alone, the flu is 10% more deadly than corona.
But
when was the last time you checked that?
I just did. Because I was going to bring it up.
He said shit.
Scrambling around through my notes.
I have it right here.
Okay. I think... But they have a
paper by me. I would have I pick it up. Yeah.
But the difference between the flu and the coronavirus is that the coronavirus is a lot more contagious than the flu. Okay.
The flu is pretty damn contagious.
And the coronavirus is more contagious. I'm not saying the flu is not contagious, Trent. The coronavirus is more contagious.
It's been around for us to know. So we're still trying to figure the shit out.
Yeah, we don't have a vaccine for it either. Essentially, you have to ride it out.
Trent's like, we don't.
I don't.
All of a sudden, he like realizes how big of a situation he
He
is.
said, "Oh man, Mom, he's go to the store."
He's gonna start throwing up out of like anxiety.
He said, "Holy shit!" In the background, scrambling around.
Okay.
Where's my goddamn knife collection?
So essentially, there's no way to treat it aside from, writing it out. Like, I have it. Okay, now I just got to stick with it. It's stuck with me. I can't get rid of it. There's no way to treat it.
Well, it doesn't stay with you for your entire life.
No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that
Fuck, Trent, you give me a headache.
Actually, go ahead and explain it again, Ethan.
because I was like thinking like there's no like vaccine for it, so essentially there's like no way to really like treat it, I guess. Or
Okay.
so do you understand? Like the flu has a vaccine.
Neither does herpes. Neither does.
Trent, you can't see me right now.
Neither does hepatitis. Neither.
I am just in shock and awe of what was just said.
Trent's like, hell, I got herpes and hepatitis. There's no cure for that, and I'm not dead. So what's the big deal?
Trent's gonna fall over after he says that too.
This herpes.
That's when the argument was the most stupidest shit.
So you contract herpes and hepatitis differently than you contract coronavirus. The coronavirus is literally, you know what? I see there's no point in this. There's no point in this.
Welcome to Take No Offense.
It's more of a change Trent's mind. That's what this is.
He's like, they're after to change my mind.
It's called teaching Trent the truth.
That's like when you went out and realized he was right.
He said, "My God, we should have listened." He warned us.
And we didn't listen.
I'm not saying warn about anything. I'm saying go do what you want.
Oh my God, that's a joke too, Trent. That's a joke.
No, it's not.
No. You see, like, okay, I guess that, you know what? Yeah, there's always, my mind is just blown by the hepatitis and herpes argument still. I don't know how to function anymore.
Trent's gonna be very proud of himself.
I just live with no fear, except whenever people jump over me and walk over me. That's about it.
Okay, we get that. But don't live in stupidity either.
Was that in an earlier episode?
It was in our last episode. It was the last episode.
Did we cut that?
No, we didn't cut it.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
I thought that shit was funny.
I told y'all it wasn't worth saying. That's all I'm scared of.
I'm gonna jump the fuck over you.
Why'd you say it like that? Why'd you say it like that? Why so aggressively?
You see Elijah try with all his might just to try to jump as high as he can to get over it.
He was like,
How much you dick?
"What?
You try to jump over me.
Don't grab my dick."
Punch you.
Oh, I don't threaten me with a good time.
All right, let's get back on. All right.
Oh man.
So, I guess we can get back on topic here
Yeah.
about the beaches
You're an
reopening.
idiot.
Oh yeah, the beaches.
Elijah, why do you think it's
I love beaches. All kinds of beaches.
anyway? Elijah, why do you think it's? I mean, I clearly agree with you on it's dumb
Yeah,
to
you love
reopen the beaches. No, okay, yeah, that too, but
So you said no.
why do
What are you
you?
gonna say?
Why do you think? What's your take on like the beaches opening it up and like kind of elaborate on that?
It's fucking stupid. Everyone's gonna be out there because everyone wants to enjoy summer.
Good.
Nobody wants to be in, even though we should be in. But no one's gonna fucking listen because they're gonna open the beaches, and now they're gonna also open sport arenas and fucking movie theaters. But we're still gonna practice the
Sports.
the 6 foot seat, whatever distance away.
Social
Yeah.
distancing.
I'll just say that shit. And to whatever he said, like everyone's gonna fucking listen. No one's gonna listen.
Yeah.
Yeah, you tell them.
Yeah,
I know for sure I'm not going to listen.
I know you won't.
Oh damn my phone.
It's Trent's immune to anything apparently. Except
Trent,
hepatitis and herpes.
Trent doesn't like wash his hands after like using the restroom and like goes to like the
Okay, don't start spreading shit about me. Yes, I wash my hands.
goes to like the vegetable section of Walmart, puts his hands all over everything. Doesn't buy nothing, just leaves.
He's like, see, I don't have the coronavirus. And was like,
Like-
oh. He's like, I just have herpes.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. I don't have any sexual diseases or anything.
I'd rather die from the coronavirus and fucking get herpes.
You don't die from herpes.
It's a mind. Blew Elijah's mind right there.
No, he didn't hear me. I said I'd rather die from the coronavirus and get the herpes. I'd rather not live with that my entire life with that fucking shit.
You know, like an interesting statistic is
Okay.
like 9 out of 10 sexually active people in the world have herpes, and 4 out of 5 of them don't even know that they have it.
Yeah.
So you could have it and never know.
What does sexually active even mean, though?
Ever been to college?
Yeah, I have. Have you?
So what did that have to do with the trend?
So I don't think you experienced college right yet.
Look. What does that mean, though? But for real.
What do you think sexually active means? Just going out, finding Tinders, going, having
So
sex.
being a whore
Tenders?
is what you mean.
So no, just getting some puss.
You sound like a dad trying to talk to you.
Because I know my sister to this. My sister's gonna listen to this and have to animate
Yeah,
it.
but
I
why
was like,
Why would you say puss? Like, aggressive. Say some tail or something. Fuck. You came out all aggressive.
He said it's so aggressive.
He said you going to get some puss.
Oh my god.
Spits all over his laptop.
About that shit through my mind.
Oh my god. Do you guys believe in trigger words?
Jesus, yeah. Oh,
That's another topic for a different day. So do you guys believe in trigger words?
no.
Like,
What's the trigger word?
like the fucking experiment. What is that called?
What? No. It's like saying something that
America Ultra.
saying something that offends somebody else.
Yeah.
Made
Do I
those
turn to a
trigger.
spy? Is that what you
Yeah. Okay. Now the rest of us, what do you think?
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know what you guys are talking about. What's a trigger word?
I don't know.
Words,
Like
so.
puss might have been a trigger word. Like, you know, something like that. Just like words that I guess
Oh, you mean like the N-word?
things that can relate to that.
Yeah. Kinda.
I am on edge right now because you said that.
Yeah.
Just because I said the censored version?
Yeah. Well, I'm Elijah. You got your work cut out for you if he does.
Oh, fuck.
No, but what do you guys think about him? Do you think they should be respected? Do you think I don't care about him? Do you have trigger words?
I mean, I'm not going to go around saying them, but like, I don't think people should get their feelings hurt by just some words.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna say like 100% of the time, everything I say is either a joke or a setup to a joke. 100% of the time.
Oh, thank God you believe in the coronavirus.
We've been waiting for that punchline for a while now.
So yeah, I mean, of course I believe it. I'm saying, like, I believe that there's no lines in comedy to no matter what you say. You can say anything for comedy, but the only problem is you have to know your audience is the problem.
Mama.
No, you have to know your audience and how you're gonna say it.
Okay, now we got that. Elijah, what are your thoughts on trigger words?
Words.
What are those?
I really don't get upset. I mean,
Yeah.
say some shit to me. I'm like, all right, fuck you. I'm gonna carry on my day.
Yeah. I'm kind of like in Brian's boat. Like, I don't go out and, say them and intentionally try to, make people upset over them. But I'm just more
I'll just say it, but I'm not really paying attention.
Yeah.
It's just me.
Just go out saying the N-word everywhere and don't mean to.
Yeah.
So I'm not paying attention.
Yeah.
Which I know,
Exactly
I guess
true. So you got a problem with that?
No.
Not fighting.
that's Elijah's trigger word, telling him he can't do that.
Tell me can't steal your joke.
Say, ah!
Not this time, Elijah. Not this time.
Okay, well, that topic died down pretty quickly, I guess.
No, it
It's
didn't.
very short-lived.
Now it did.
How long have we been recording? It's probably been about 40 minutes, hasn't it?
It's been a while, but we can keep going.
It's not time. Yeah, it's not time though.
Yeah.
So why bring it up? No.
Elijah, why don't you tell us about Trolls 2?
Oh yeah, we can do a little movie review.
Yeah, Trolls.
Trolls 2.
Oh, Trolls the movie number 2. I thought you meant like internet trolls.
I thought you meant real trolls.
So, those are real?
He's a fuck. He's a mom. He got the store.
So, yeah, Corona and trolls now.
But yeah, give us a little quick spoiler-free, spoiler-filled review of the movie.
Well, I was excited to see her strum that shit and turn everyone to fucking rock stars, but they didn't turn to rock stars because Poppy had some fucking eardrums that she learned earlier, so it didn't affect her. So she couldn't hear the rock noise and turn her into a hard rocker. And then she tricked the girl, and then she broke the guitar, and shit turned gray because she broke the strings, which is the music to everybody. And it fucking turned everyone to gray, which is crazy.
What a dumbass.
I was like, oh shit. I thought it should just end right here on a sad note. But nah, they didn't fucking do that. They fucking started singing a song mixed with everything, I guess. So pop, some country artists, fucking rock noises, and wherever the fuck Daft Punk is. Them people.
So, techno?
I could just imagine like some like executives just sitting like around a table and be like, so that black guy started rapping last year, and people like you and Jonas mix. So let's go ahead and make this movie. And everyone's okay. Let's make some money.
I mean, okay.
So what would you rate it? What's your review on it? Like, what would you rate it?
Fucking 5 out of 10. I was
Really?
really hoping she would just strum and ruin everything. Then I get to see the next Trolls Endgame.
I remember you. That's what I was hoping you'd get to that because I remember you DM me after the trailer for that movie came out and you said Trolls 2 is basically Avengers Infinity War.
She was collecting all strings, and they show the scene where she got this one string from the fucking, what is it, classical? Like the orchestras and all that shit.
Classical.
None of us have seen.
Well, yeah, it's new. It's new. It's introduced into Trolls 2 because they didn't know about the other Trolls. But the classical Trolls, when they get there, all the shit's all ruined. There's like a little flute. She tells them what happened. And she just came by and got the classical flute. That shit was crazy.
He said I really wanted to see Trolls Endgame.
Or they want to see Trolls Infinity War.
Can you believe it's almost been a year since Endgame came out?
Yeah, and everyone forgot it.
I didn't. I forgot about Infinity War.
I thought Infinity War was a lot better.
Ooh.
No. I mean, the Thanos was better, but
I mean,
the Endgame.
I thought it was like a lot cooler when they all died, and like it should have ended right there.
I was really hoping Cap would die.
Captain America?
Yeah.
No, dude, I actually told someone I hope Endgame ends like this. Captain America picks up Thor's hammer. He then somehow goes back in time and stays with Peggy Carter. And then it happened. So I forgot who I told it to, but I'm sure they remember that and be like, wow, he was right.
I'm going to doubt that ever happened. But you know what?
I said that word for word.
But you know what? Since it's all in the past and everything, and it's already happened, I can't really say that.
You should have said that around more, Brian, and we all could have believed you. But
yeah, honestly,
if I go back in time, I'll do it then.
So you guys think the MCU is going to go downhill or uphill or plateau from here?
America, and we're going uphill, baby.
So you think the MCU is going to be going uphill after Endgame? MCU, Nick.
MCA.
Trigger word.
Healthy thoughts.
I just didn't want to do it for Elijah's editing sake. But
we'll leave it in.
Okay. But you think
No, we're just juggling the word.
We're on the edge of saying it, but
no, I think it's just you.
God damn, you got your mic in your mouth?
But anyway.
My bad.
Yeah.
Oh.
So you think the MCU is going to be going uphill?
No, I'll watch probably the what is it? Spider-Man 3 and Guardians 3, but that's it.
Oh, you won't watch the Doctor Strange movie?
No.
Doctor Strange looks badass because they have Sam Raimi.
Sam Raimi.
Yeah, what the fuck his name is.
Did they finally secure that?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm a little excited for that. I feel like he's gonna throw some sort of Tobey Maguire Spider-Man in there.
That's what they talked about.
Yeah, that's what I'm assuming. I'm gonna go into the movie assuming I'm gonna see Tobey Maguire as Spider-Man again.
I want to see the Shang-Chi.
I think that'll be cool. I personally think the whole, I don't know. I think the whole MCU in itself is already expanding. We know that, but I think it's just going to be very ineffective in terms of people are just not going to be. They're just going to be. I just think people are going to burn out from them. I mean, I'll personally watch them all because I enjoy those kinds of movies and stuff like that. But I think people are just going to get burned out with them and just I think they'll get tired of the same old superhero summer blockbuster movie.
I don't think they will.
They won't. You understand how dedicated. I don't think you understand how dedicated nerds are to superheroes.
No, I mean I get that, yeah. But the thing about this, I don't know. That's just how I think. I mean,
they'll make over $1 million every superhero movie.
No, they-
Trent.
$1 million is not that hard.
Yeah, I was like, $1 million's not a lot. Failed movies get $1 million, Trent.
See, they'll make it.
That's not how it works.
I just love how there's no arguing with Trent.
So was I wrong there? They'll make over $1 million.
Like, the only reason people watched Captain Marvel was because Endgame was coming out. And even then, that movie was garbage.
Yeah,
Was.
I didn't
And, like,
Yeah,
and now, like, the hype of Endgame is gone. Nobody's going to watch, like, the new Marvel movies. Like, everyone's, like, realizing that, like, Black Widow is still supposed to be coming out.
No one's gonna go watch that. Well, I mean, they will, but
I am.
I mean,
but
they'll go watch it, but they won't ever buy it on DVD or won't rewatch it after they go see it in
who
theaters.
buys DVDs anymore?
Yeah.
I was just throwing out an expression like Netflix drops it or Disney Plus. That's what it is now.
But
I mean, I'm currently watching Endgame again.
proves you suckers wrong. Haha.
Yeah.
I'm saying yeah, because that one would be good. But like new Black Widow, no one's gonna really. They're just gonna go see it because it's a Marvel movie.
Yeah, I'm kind of with Brian on here. Like, there's select few like movies that I'm actually excited for in the future. Like, I'm excited for I'm a really big Doctor Strange fan, so like the second Doctor Strange movie, I'm excited for that one. I mean, the third Spider-Man movie, I think will be good, but other than that, like, I'll go watch them just for the sake of like I'm like a fan of the MCU and everything, but I'm not like I'm not excited for them anymore. I'm not like very hyped as I was like compared to like phase 1, 2, and like 3 of the MCU. And so I think I don't want to say like Endgame killed my hype for it, but like I think once that was over, like for me, it just seemed like, okay, I'm not like,
That's it.
yeah, it just felt like that's it. I mean, I'm pretty sure though. Oh, go ahead.
The fucking Eternals and Thor: Love and Thunder.
Oh crap, I forgot about those. So I'm hype again.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I was going to watch that. They're bringing back Natalie Portman.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was gonna watch that
You
one.
see the one who was in that porno with Tommy Lee?
No.
What?
No, wait, that's Pamela Anderson. Who
Yeah.
No,
Anyway,
I just heard a familiar name.
Every time you talk, it's like you learned everything from a gas station.
conversation, not like a magazine.
It's like stuff is like his drunk uncle would have passed on to him, like that kind of
Oh
information.
yeah, Blade.
I think Blade's gonna be cool. I mean, I think it'll be good. I think it'll be cool. I'm not like super hyped for it though.
And the X-Men are finally coming.
Now that.
Oh yeah. That's. I don't know about that one, Chief.
But
I just hope Deadpool doesn't change. That's.
I don't think they should make a Deadpool 3. I think they should keep it X-Force or whatever, and then move it into X-Men.
Oh God.
Not fucking just go straight into X-Men. They gotta like build it up like they did
Yeah.
with the MCU.
And I guess the Fantastic Four is coming, but there's still like. They still have stuff planned from like from now to like 2023, 2024. So that means we still got like a 5-year wait before all that happens. Which I can wait because like we'll have movies to like fill in those gaps, but still like nothing just really gets me excited.
Oh, go ahead.
I was like nothing really just like it's like aside from a couple movies that are coming out that's like really getting me excited for I guess that.
Oh, go ahead.
No, I guess
I always think you're finished.
No, go ahead and go. I'm done now.
Okay. Well, I think they could really use a snap for saying they opened up the dimensions and shit, so they would actually have a lot more to use. They could fucking bring back Tony, not like permanently, but just like for a scene or something.
Now, for me, that's kind of cringe.
What was?
Just like, oh yeah, there's like a multiverse. Yeah, nah, that's kind of cringe.
I get that.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I feel like
It-
to me that tells
it,
me.
like,
Go ahead.
it like ruins like I don't know. It's just like it kind of ruins like a story like point of view. Like, oh, they can just bring someone back or something. Like, nah, they should just once they're dead, they're dead.
Yeah.
Like, I hope they never bring Tony back at all. And like, not because like I liked his character. It's just that the death that he had in Endgame would be like meaningless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. And I think it just like, I mean, it can go either way, but for me, like if you just bring out like the multiverse out of nowhere, I think it kind of like can show like a lack of creativity because it just sounds like you're like running out of ideas. And you know what? Let's just use this multiverse just to, you know, get people out here.
Or it could be like Doctor Strange trying to close it or some shit.
Yeah, you see, I would like something like that because I much prefer like everything kind of like staying within there. Like I love like within the universe of the MCU, I like these, you know, team ups and everything like that. I thought that was cool, but I don't want to see, you know, I guess like the whole like thing about the multiverse and everything like that. Like I don't know, that doesn't excite me as much as it does like other people.
He says Dormammu. So I got a Glock with your name on it. Trent don't even know what we're talking about. That motherfucker fell asleep.
No, I don't watch Marvel movies.
Oh yeah.
I don't watch. I don't watch men going around in their pajamas and stuff, you know, and jumping around.
But that Jason Momoa, that's a real man.
I hate that. I hate that.
Wasn't it like the first DC movie to like go over $1 billion or something?
What was it, Aquaman?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was.
How did that do so good? That still baffles me.
I think I enjoyed it. Like I had fun with it. I'm not going to say like it was great or anything like that. It was it was a decent movie.
It was my Black Panther.
Yeah, like it was just. I think it's because Jason Momoa was in it, and at the time, I mean, he still is a big star, but like at that time, he was like very.
Dude,
big.
I had no idea who he was before Justice League.
Well, I mean, I didn't.
You never seen Game of Thrones or?
I didn't either. I just knew he was like. I knew people would talk about him from Game of Thrones and everything like that. But still, like at that time, whenever his movie was releasing, he was still like a very big like he still is, but like at the time, he just seemed to be the talk of the, you know, movie industry, and so his name I think had a lot to do with, you know, selling that movie and the success it had at the box office. Because I don't
Samoan.
Yeah.
Or something.
Yeah, like Polynesian, and I mean, I think what made it enjoyable is because it was like. Also, I think the time they released it, it was around Christmas, and I don't know about you guys, but like my family likes to go watch movies during the Christmas holiday time.
Yeah. Mine too.
Yeah.
And so it just gave people something to watch, and not only that, like it was cheesy, but I understood that it was cheesy. Like, hey, it was kind of like, hey, we know we're cheesy. And we're accepting that, and they're having fun with it. And so I think it was like kind of a fun experience for like the whole family, I guess you could say. And so that's what kind of, I think that's what really caused it to do so well. It didn't do well just for it didn't do well just for the fact that it was like, you know, this was such a good movie. It was just, you know, I think a lot of those factors played into it.
They brought a lighter tone to it.
That's like I was surprised for like the lamest DC character to like do the best, you know. Speaking of Aquaman, though, the what is it? I heard the woman.
Yeah,
Amber Heard.
What happened to her?
Are you talking about like in real life?
The Johnny Depp.
Yeah, in real life.
Like
the Johnny Depp situation.
Yeah, what happened to her? I heard she got fired and like getting charges or something.
Yeah,
I thought they've already done that.
Abusing Johnny Depp.
She like chopped off his thumb or something, wasn't it?
Tip of his finger.
A finger. Oh.
So my uncle said a thumb. Yeah.
You know that scary moment when you like get to the end of a Lego set and like you still have pieces that didn't go anywhere?
He said, wait a minute.
Like, oh shit.
Something's not right here.
Yeah, what happened to Johnny Depp though? What happened with him? She just beat the hell out of him?
Yeah,
I mean,
it was just bed and everything.
It was domestic abuse.
Yeah.
I'm a
dang.
He said, I usually got to pay someone for that.
Send Amber Heard my way. No.
You calm down, Ethan. You man. Yeah. You a lady killer.
Horny man. I like it.
I was once in a group called OJ and the Lady Killers. Said never knew the reason of the name until now.
It's okay.
Wow.
Okay.
Anyway.
Anyways, I love Pirates in the Caribbean. Or the Caribbean.
I hope they never come back.
It's fucked up.
Oh hell.
I don't know. What did happen? Like, has Johnny Depp been in any more movies since that happened? I mean, like, I've never heard. The last time I heard about him was that whole situation.
I'm really trying to think.
Oh no.
I don't think he's been anything recently.
Oh hell, where did these pieces go? Oh,
He was.
these pieces gotta
He
go.
was in that Fantastic Beasts, wasn't he?
Oh yeah,
That was like-
Grindelwald.
I was like, that was a few
Yeah.
years ago, though.
It was like 2018. I think maybe Waiting for the Barbarians.
What?
It was like directed by Ciro Gura. I think that's who it was. It's got Johnny Depp, Robert Pattinson. I think. No, it wasn't good. I'll tell you.
Am I breaking up here?
I
No,
don't know
you-
what the fuck what
I
he's
know.
going on about.
Yeah. Anyway, I guess
This
the
is Johnny
segue.
Depp's latest movie.
Okay.
Have you guys seen
Anyway.
have you guys seen The Lighthouse?
Oh,
Yeah.
I wanted to watch that so bad. It's on Amazon, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know.
It should be.
We rented it when I watched it.
What do you think of it?
To be honest, I don't want to sound like I didn't get the meaning or anything, but I didn't get the meaning.
I didn't either.
I heard it was supposed to be like to me it looked like from watching it is that like the main dude Robert Pattinson, like basically he wasn't a good dude and like he deserved the bad things that happened to him. That's what I got out of it.
It's what I got. Well, what I seen. I didn't see it before the movie. I seen it after, but it's like a fucking, I think, Greek story. It's supposed to be like that,
Like a Greek tragedy?
based upon it. Yeah, something like that. And well, not based upon it. I think it was based, or it was just some guy's theory. But I didn't fucking understand it. But the visuals and shit was pretty cool. But I was like, what the fuck's going on?
I like
Instead of beating the hell out of that bird.
Yeah, I thought that was funny.
It's like, no, this is cinema.
I like the part where he throws the shit out and then it comes back in his face. He's like, ah!
yeah.
Or like William Dafoe is like, we've been here for 3 weeks, matey. And
So-
he's like, what?
He said, if I had a steak, he said, I would fuck it. Big, fat, juicy steak. He said, I would fuck it. He said, you don't like, he said, you like me lobster?
Okay.
That motherfucker goes, so you like me lobster?
Speaking of other A24 movies, have you guys seen Midsommar?
I was just thinking about that movie.
The what?
Midsummer.
I'm pretty sure it's Midsommar.
Midsummer?
Yeah, Midsommar.
Yeah, Midsummer.
Yeah, Midsommar.
Yeah. Anyway, Trent, have you seen Midsummer?
Yeah, I've seen Midsommar.
With Florence Pugh or whatever her name is. Is it Pugh?
I don't know.
He looked that up and he's like, "Damn, I can't read this. I hope I can like just act like it."
Hey, let me look up Midsommar real quick.
Go ahead. Go ahead and look at Midsommar.
Yeah, Florence Pugh. Oh, Will Poulter. I forgot he's in that shit. And
Dude, I don't know who it is, but go kill your dog.
Oh, sorry.
Will Porter's that kid from?
Sorry, there's no way I can control that. I mean,
Put your hands on his
bullet, kid.
anyway.
Jesus, Trent.
What?
Fucking weirdo.
Oh my god.
Throw it outside.
It's not my dog. I'm over at Honda's night recording. Anyway. Yeah, I think this might be about it. Coming towards the end.
We didn't even get through with Midsommar. We just
Let's talk
Yeah,
about
we didn't get
Midsommar.
Oh, you want to talk about Midsommar? Okay, well, everyone was being quiet and everyone got distracted by the dog, so.
I was waiting for you to get done with your problem.
yeah.
Someone's like looking someone up.
Okay, anyway. I'm currently downloading it for Amazon Prime so I can watch it later on.
That's probably why you're breaking up so much. Did you got to quit downloading stuff while you're talking?
Yeah.
No, oh my gosh, this is the first time I've downloaded something while I've been speaking.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been fine until now.
Basically, Midsommar, I think it's pretty good.
This motherfucker's underwater.
You hear that?
Sorry, I was just pouring out my Legos.
Okay, yeah, I think Ethan was right. I think this is a good place to
Yeah, this is a good
the
place.
episode for today. Woo.
Okay, yeah. We'll just end it there.
Yeah, we'll hold Star Wars for next week.
Yes, I'm excited. I want to get into that one. I'm excited to get into that one. Not now.
Ready for this.
Trent, you didn't even watch the last 3 movies.
I didn't watch the last one. I didn't watch the last one in Solo.
Okay,
You
well,
watch Solo.
yeah, let's watch Solo.
There's
I
one
refuse.
Solo.
I refuse.
Han Solo is actually probably the only good Star Wars movie.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
I just heard about that one robot though, that one feminist one.
All right, we'll save this.
okay, we'll save this for next next episode.
That feminist pisses me off.
Alright, well, until then, this is
Good night, Atlanta.
yeah. You know what? We'll just end it there.
There he goes, stealing my joke.
No, that was my joke. Shut up.
Shut up. That was
You know what? We're signing off. This has been Take No Offense. Bye.
Starring Ethan with Ken Dawson, Joseph Christie, Vince Native Low, Jared Fair, Leslie McIntyre, Sage Locust,